English Avyak Murli Reading Club. And all of you know today is 28 July 2022. So what is the special significance of today for Brahmins? Anyone knows, wants to share in the chat? It's Didi Manmohini's day of becoming Avyakt. Manmohini Didi, she was the only Didi in the Yajna initially because she was called as Badi Didi. And what was her slogan? Any idea? It was Ab Ghar Jana Hai. Yes, so now it's the time to return back home. So let's see what Baba has to say in today's Murli. So you'll be sharing the screen. Rakhi Ben. So it is the revised Murli of 27th Feb 2014. And the title is, it's the Murli of, again, Shiv Jayanti. So on the incarnation of Shiv Jayanti, give the Father the special gift of finishing all the waste and pay special attention. An experience for 1 month. Baba is asking for 1 month. What? The stage of being free from obstacles, nirvighan. So getting rid of waste and being obstacle free at least for a month. So Rakhi Benia started sharing. So I hope others can see now. Yeah. So today on the incarnation of Shiva on Shiv Jayanti, congratulations to all the beloved children. Today on this day, Bab Dada saw that from morning onwards, there were lots and lots of happiness in everyone's heart for the memorial of the incarnation of God. Yadgar of Shiv Avtaran, in memorial of incarnation of God. This is because together with the incarnation of the Father, you children also have taken divine birth. So you children are congratulating the Father, and Bab Dada is congratulating each one of you 100,000-fold for your divine birth. In each one's mind, all the memories of the confluence age from birth until now are merged in the heart. Today, all of you have such happiness in your intellects about the incarnation of Shiva. The Father is also very happy for the divine birth of children. So see, again and again, Baba is saying in this Murli about how happiness is basically both of us experience, children as well as Baba. Va long lost and now found sweetest children. In Hindi we call Sikilade, rather it's a Sindhi word. This is because along with Father, it is also the alaukic, divine and worthy of worship birth of you children. Okay. So at this confluence age, you also have incarnated along with the Father. That is, by taking a new birth, you have become instruments for the task of world benefit. Together with the Father, you children are also companions in every task. All of you have the zeal and enthusiasm that this world definitely has to be transformed. You have this enthusiasm in your hearts, don't you? Then raise your hands. If you have enthusiasm, then raise your hands. Umang utsaah hai to Baba Singh haath uthao. Acha. Bab Dada saw that the majority of you children have a lot of happiness in knowing that your kingdom is coming. You know that your kingdom is just about to come. So this Shivratri give all the children the happiness that it is the day of the Father's incarnation. So today, every one of you has the remembrance of Father Shiva merged in your mind. Our Baba has come. Our kingdom is about to come. So Baba always says this, like, it should not only be the intoxication of Baba has come, or maybe that I'm returning home, but it's also about, remember the point of intoxication that my kingdom is coming. That also will give you another level of happiness. On seeing the zeal and enthusiasm of children, Bab singing the song Vah Children Vah. The father saw that the children who are specially engaged in service are singing the song day in and day out with happiness in their heart. Our kingdom is about to come. So you know what preparations are in order to go into that kingdom. So what Baba is explaining us those preparations. So today on Shivratri, each one of you has to look at the chart of your heart, Dil ka chart. In order to go into our kingdom, the most important point is how much perfection have I brought about in myself, because I'm entering a perfect world. Unlike this, which is a chaotic world, an imperfect world, we know the golden age Satyug is a totally perfect world. This is because we have to go to the perfect kingdom where there is no name or trace of sorrow. So do you see in your heart the sanskars of being constantly free from obstacles from now? So the aspects which Baba says first is being obstacle free, because perfect world means no obstacles. Even before the obstacle comes, do I experience the stage of being free from obstacles, such a deep stage, whereby even before the obstacle comes, I will be knowing. So now Babdada is seeing in the children this speciality and also wants to see it in you. Some children have the firm sanskar of being a constant obstacle-free companion of the Father, Sada Nirvighan Sathi Banana. You have attention, but the meaning of attention is no tension. You pay good attention to this aspect because it is only now when you instrument children become experienced in the stage that is free from obstacles, that the vibrations of your being free from obstacles will reach the effort-making children. So effort-making children, we say Purusharthi. So our vibrations of being obstacle-free will influence our other Brahmins who are in contact with us. So today, Abdada was seeing how long you are able to maintain a stage that is free from obstacles. The result of some children, that is of them paying attention, was good. On this day, the memorial of Shiva's incarnation, those children who keep the aim of being free from obstacles, Baba is congratulating them on this day. And Dilaram, that's the comforter of hearts, is also giving them love from his heart. In his heart, Baba is singing the song, Va Children Va. To pay attention means, again, he's saying to have no tension. The sign of that is attention, no tension. So today, Babdada was checking this. There are such children, but those who pay constant attention were fewer than what the father wants. So today, on this day, the father now wants every children, according to his or her own efforts, to make a note for the self, whatever time you fix according to your own self. Excuse me. So did I remain free from the obstacles for the duration of that time? This is because as you progress further, it will be necessary to pay attention to become free from obstacles. That's why Bapdada now wants all of you from everywhere in the world to fix a time for yourself. So the second point in this is Baba saying, fix a time according to your own courage. Which means Baba says that according to your own circumstances, whatever courage you have, because as you know in Hindi we say, Himmate bache madate baap. That is, how much soever I want help from Baba, it is in direct proportion to the courage which I have. So according to my own courage, I, the soul, can remain free from obstacles for this amount of time. And by paying attention, you should see that for yourself. Is it easy or difficult to remain free from obstacles? Again, Baba is asking us to raise hands. Raise hands, but if you don't have that strength, then do not raise your hands. Baba is saying, Mujhe khush mat karo. Don't please me by just raising. If you are genuinely strong, raise it. So Bab Dada is giving us the time of 1 month. Just 1 month, Baba is not asking for more. And for those who want to remain free from obstacles in their thoughts for 1 month, not to even any waste thoughts, they should stop as soon as you tell them to stop. So next point is applying a full stop to waste. Now there is a need to pay attention to your thoughts. So check, did I remain free from obstacles in my every thought? Not even to have any waste thoughts. Am I paying this much attention to my thought power? Thoughts are your power, aren't they? Sankalp Shakti. So now think of a plan how to remain free from these obstacles. Check for 1 month. Did what I think happen practically or not? This is because Maya is also listening to this. No matter how much Maya there is of the atmosphere, the influence of the atmosphere should not be an obstacle to the pure thoughts in your mind. Such a deep thing that come what may from the outside world, all the influences, all the situations, can my mind still remain pure, obstacle free? Let there be success in this. Check yourself for 15 days not to even have any waste thoughts. Do I always have the Father merged in my heart? Now for some time, pay attention to this effort. Words and deeds are gross things, but even your thoughts should not be wasteful. So to start at the grassroots level, it is necessary to check each and every thought. Although there are words and actions, when the power of your thoughts becomes powerful, there will be a difference in your words and deeds. So Bab Dada is therefore drawing your attention to the thoughts in your mind. So the basic thing is thoughts, working on your thoughts. The instrument Maharathis now have to pay attention to the power of the mind. Words and deeds will automatically then be put right. So today Baba is signaling the thoughts of your mind because unnecessary waste thoughts take up a lot of your time. You have to save that time. Is it possible? If possible, raise hands. Again, you have a lot of zeal and enthusiasm, and so well done for that. Now put the zeal and enthusiasm into your deeds. So Baba is also in one way a subtle, I must not say taunt, but a subtle word of caution that you all are very good at raising hands with a lot of zeal and enthusiasm, but put that into action or into practice. You will pass in this too because you will keep the Father with you, won't you? Then by having the Father's company, all waste will automatically finish. So today, Bab Dada is drawing your attention to waste thoughts, again, because a lot of time has wasted. You have to use this time for intense effort, Tivra Purusharth. So Baba says, children say, we don't have any bad thoughts, Baba. We do have these little waste thoughts, but these can deceive you at any time. Therefore, now reduce the waste. This was Dadi Janki's policy, zero waste. So thoughts, words, and deeds in relationships and connections, Sambandh, Sampark, may check yourself in all these. How much is waste and how much is best? This is because on this Shivratri, you have to give a gift to the Father. Will you give it? Again, Baba is saying, raise your hands. So Bab Dada wants the gift that you will finish all waste. Pay attention. You do pay attention to overcome anything bad, but you now have to pay attention to waste. So Baba says, negative to nahi chalta, but vyarth bahut chalta. Because a lot of time is wasted in this. So on this day, in relation to Shiv Jayanti, Bab Dada is giving you the homework of paying attention to waste. You like it, don't you? And raise your hands. If you like it, then all of you will pass. I remember a slogan or a vardhan, a blessing, a few weeks, maybe I think 7 to 10 days ago about pass, which Baba says, pass rehna, pass karna, and pass hona, which means pass rehna is to stay close to Baba. Pass karna means you to let go on, you have to The situations in life have to pass on. And pass hona is to become full pass. These three passes. Then only Baba says you'll become pass with honor. If you like something, then whatever you like, you would do it with your heart. So congrats. You don't find this to be hard work, do you? By paying attention, your effort reduces. Try it and see. You will all pass. So Baba is so confident that you will all pass. When Baba asks the result after 1 month, majority of you will have passed. Is this possible? Isn't it? Raise your hands. All of you are raising hands. So Baba says, Wa Bacheba. With the aim, you will easily and naturally develop the qualifications. Acha, Bab Dada will give a prize to each and every child for your intense effort. So what is the gift we have to give? We have to give a gift of being obstacle free. And what gift will Baba give? Sorry, not gift. Baba will give us a prize. We are giving the gift. So do you like it? The prize. On this day, it is the day of Shivratri. So there are special congrats for this day, and there is also love from the heart. So I don't know what prize Baba has mentioned here. Today, Bab Dada saw that there are many double foreigners. Stand up. Let us see how many there are. Look, Wah, Bab Dada is pleased. You are paying good attention, and Bab Dada is giving blessings from his heart. These blessings are also for the people of Bharat. And nowadays it is the season of those from abroad. And the children have come from many directions. So Bab Dada is seeing that you have come from many countries, so around 1,200 double foreigners from 80 countries, quite a bit. All of you are doubly happy, aren't you? So how is it double? Happiness, happy both with your body and your mind. It is good. All of you have attention on service. You can increase service as much as possible because anything can happen suddenly. Again, when Baba says suddenly, it reminds me that Baba always says 3 words related to suddenly. Suddenly means achanak. Second is you have to be ever ready for that sudden things. And third is for being ever ready, you need to have a lot of practice over a long period of time. Bahut kal ka abhyas. So Baba is again and again reminding us everything can happen or anything can happen suddenly. Therefore, continue to increase service because your kingdom is to come, isn't it? You will rule in your own kingdom, won't you? As much as possible, at least give souls the Father's introduction. The Father comes and goes away, and yet the children are not even aware. So as much as possible, definitely give the message. Otherwise, there would be repentance. Paschatap. The Father came. We were even told about it, but we didn't go there. So you just continue to increase your task of giving the message. No one should at least complain that we were living near you. We were living in this street, and in spite of that, we didn't know. So it is good. I was saying the introduction which you have given, the result of that is good, particularly of foreigners. You have love for Madhuban. You were told earlier too that it was only after you did service that Bab Dada became known as the world server. So the true Vishwa Kalyankari or Vishwa Sevadhari is because of the double foreigners. Baba always acknowledges that. You were also told earlier that as much as possible, wherever anyone still remains, they should at least receive the message that our Father has come. Whether they follow or not is up to them. But from your side, they should at least receive this message. Then they would repent. But at least they should know. Even so, the result is very good. Wherever you have come from, having made that effort, you will receive the fruit of that effort, and it is also accumulated. So very good. Sit down, Baba says. Double foreigners, consider what your title is. Any double foreigners here in the group? So what is your title? Baba is saying, same as Baba, that is Master, World Server. Double foreigners may never forget that they are double foreigners. Then it's the turn of Rajasthan zone from India. 5,000 brothers and sisters have come. In total, there were 20,000. So Babdada has seen that because each zone has the duty, the result is good, and every zone pays special attention. The result of the majority is good. What do you think? The result is good, isn't it? It is very good, and that every zone gets this chance. And so it is cooperative in service very well. And also the zone receives a special chance. The attention of the dadis is also drawn to the zone. This feels good, doesn't it? So raise your hands. So as you would see that nowadays, the Murlis, as we go further, even in 2016 and 17, the last ones, 2017, the Murlis become very short. And also the content wise, there's not much of content, but it is a lot of repetition, which Baba keeps saying again and again. So that like it's a hammer on our heads. Like you have to just do it. This, like for today's Murli, it is all about paying attention, no tension, also about being obstacle free. That's what you would have experienced as we go further in the Murlis in 16 and 17. Now many have come for the first time. So those who have come for the first time have to claim the first number, because you have to make up for all the time that you have missed. So I particularly would again, this group, quite a few of you are Zoom babies who have come into knowledge, coming into knowledge from the Zoom versions and the COVID pandemic. So Baba is saying you have to make up for all the time that you have missed. So therefore become intense effort makers, not slack. Do you agree? Intense effort makers, which is Tivra Purusharthi. So at that time, Dadi Ratan Mohini ji also had received the doctorate degree. So this is an honor for the organization and shows that Brahma Kumaris can do everything. Otherwise, they think we don't know what the Brahma Kumaris are doing. And so I'm sure all of you are aware the last week has been very eventful for India. The latest president, who has been sworn in, I think our respected Draupadi Murmu. So she belongs basically to the tribal part of India from Orissa, a very tribal area of Orissa. But she was serving as the governor of Chhattisgarh before, if I'm not mistaken, the governor of that state. And she is a BK. Let me just tell you that if people don't know. And I'm sure many, since we have time, I'll just share this with you all. So many of you would have, this thing has gone viral, that Baba's, some words about the Murli has come that Baba says that you will be residing in Rashtrapati Bhavan as well. You means all of us. That aap logon ka Rashtrapati Bhavan mein bhi ghera hoga. In the sense that times are coming now. Rashtrapati Bhavan means the residence of the president. And she is a Pakka BK and she never misses her Amrit Vela. 3:30 she's up. And such a powerful soul who has a powerful Amrit Vela. She can do something. When I say that, I mean to say, I'm not trying to predict anything, but all of us just are speculating when the times are coming tough in India. The time of total destruction is very close. Then what will happen is the president's rule, which comes up. So it's the army rule first and the president's rule, whereby it's a monarchy. What the president will say has to be done, because there'll be total chaos outside in India as well, along with the world outside. So at that time, the president's rule and the president being a BK will definitely be powerful for all of us. And then we'll see how things go. So this is all the preparations, as Baba was saying, make preparations. This is all Baba's unlimited preparations for getting the new world. And the league has already started with all good people coming into power with Narendra Modi since the last, 7, 8 years he's in power. Since then, things are changing for India. So I remembered this because Baba said that Brahma Kumaris can do everything. And yes, all children, we should be very, very intoxicated that yes, we can do everything because Baba is with us. Otherwise, they think we don't know what the Brahma Kumaris are doing. From this, they can understand that you're all round, that you are all round and reach everywhere. Okay, so Baba previously said suddenly, as well as ever ready and all-round sevadharis. And Dadi Janki is saying, wonderful Baba, it is your wonder that you pull everyone's heart. He is Dilaram, the comforter of hearts. The heart has reached Dilaram Baba. Someone is asking, how will everyone come to know about this? And Baba is saying the answer, they will find out. We just have to wait and watch. We just need to not think about the future. Just for the every present day, be in the present moment, keep doing our intense effort, and things will automatically happen. Those who still remain are beginning to find out. And now, with zeal and enthusiasm, enable the message to reach all the places that still remain. You can make it happen, and Baba is inspiring it. The Father will even now continue to make it happen. Where will they go? Someone is saying there are problems with the body. Baba says it doesn't matter. Baba is an instrument to make the children move forward because the children have to face everything. Word of caution again. Future times, you have to face everything. Har ek cheez ka samna karna. Even so, he has to do everything through the children. Even Baba has to face, but Baba will get it done through us. Then Mohini Ben gave greetings to Bap Dada. 100,000-fold congratulations to you. I'm not sure whether this is Mohini Ben of Madhuban, the short Mohini they say, or Manmohini, or Mohini Didi of, not Manmohini, sorry, I'm getting confused. Mohini of America, Mohini Didi of US. Then Ramesh, I think it's Mohini Didi of Madhuban. Ramesh Bhai gave a card to Baba saying 1,000-fold multi-million congrats. Then to Brother Bridge Mohan, you do pay attention and you are continuing to move forward. To Bhopal Bhai, who's in Madhuban, one of the brothers again, are you okay? He's involved with a lot of construction. All the cards that were sent to Baba were shown to Bap Dada. These cards are of Shivratri. Cards from Russia and Nalini Behan were also shown to Baba. Nalini Behan of Ghat Koper and Russia, Santosh Didi and Sudha Didi. Tell them that Bap Dada saw the cards and send them fruits and toli. Then senior sisters from abroad. So this is Jayanti Didi and Moini Didi. These are the abroad senior sisters. Baba is telling them now the Maharathis from this land and abroad have come together. This feels like a good gathering, doesn't it? Then someone is saying all countries should get together and do some service. And Baba replies to that you are making effort and doing service, and you also have success. Bab Dada is pleased whether it is those from this land or abroad. You are making effort, and the fruit of your efforts is emerging. Therefore, congrats. You are the instruments. Bab Dada gives you power, but in front of the world, it is you children who have to do everything. A doctor came from Coimbatore. Anyone from Coimbatore? So now Baba is saying, now you are a double doctor. He's replying to that doctor. He's addressing that doctor. You have to become a double doctor, not a single doctor. Is this firm? Are you sure? It's good. Continue to move forward. Continue to move forward in service. You have a ready-made means of giving the message. So do a lot of service. You will do it. It's good. And finally, at the end, Bap Dada personally hoisted the flag for the 78th Shiv Jayanti, which is in 2014. Everyone's heart is saying the same words, Va Shiv Jayanti, Va Shiv Baba, Va. So with this, we end here, and a few minutes we'll spend on Didi Manmohini's slogan, and then we'll take your sharings. Didi Manmohini's was Ab Ghar Jana Hai. We need to now return back to home. And it's amazing that today I'm reading the Murli, and today also it's Didi Manmohini's day. So she was, I mean, if she, and obviously she's in the advanced party and she knows what is happening in the yajna now, but she would be more than happy to see that all of us are really so interested and enthusiastically reading the Murlis, because she was the #1 student, we must say. She was always on time in class, so much of discipline in the yajna. She was also called a controller. She was quite strict and firm, but she had this beautiful balance of love and law. And she was working in perfect harmony with Dadi Prakashmani. So they used to say for both of them that they are both two different bodies, but one soul, because it's so much of talmail, what we say in Hindi, so much of harmony in whatever is happening in yajna. And sometimes Brahmins used to misbehave. So if they weren't happy with one's decision, say Dadi's decision, they would go to Didi and vice versa. And Didi and Dadi used to make sure that if Didi has said something, Dadi would say, Didi ne already kaha hai na, to mera bhi wahi decision. So this is the way they have run the organization for such a long, long time. And her ascension day, the day of being Avyakt, was 28 July 1983, which is almost now 39 years, 40 years next year. Okay, so with this, I'll end. I'll stop here and we spend a minute in silence and then you can start sharing. Om Shanti. Yes, so you can start sharing.
Om Shanti, brother. Thank you, Baba. For me, the most important takeaway today is definitely the focus on waste thoughts to go away. And I think I have to be grateful to Baba that I've improved so much in the removal of waste thoughts. But once in a while, they're still there. So I continue with this zeal and enthusiasm to completely remove them. So, and this beautiful family that we share every day, which motivates us to move forward. So thank you everyone for that as well. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, brother. Om Shanti, everyone. Today it was a realization that Baba, when he says remaining obstacle free, he meant us to be free from waste thoughts as well. And it's a very deep thought that yeah, obstacle free is just not being free. Not attaining success at times. We find that when we want something and we're not getting that, probably there was an obstacle. It's just not that. It starts from the very tiny point of being free from wasteful thinking. So that was a great realization that yes, we need to start from there. Probably it is the broth of our own thoughts which ultimately tie us up. And as Baba mentioned, that at times waste thoughts can deceive us, though they need not be bad thoughts. Little waste thoughts can actually deceive us and can turn over many things upside down. So these two are little points of caution today I want to actually ponder on. Yes, there have been instances when little wasteful thinking has deceived me as well. So I would like to experiment on these, how to have productive thoughts and how these help me make me a obstacle free soul. Thank you, Baba.
Om Shanti. Today, Bapdada draw our attention on how to become waste thought free. So Baba said in today Murli that you have to pay attention. Paying attention means no attention. If you did not pay any attention on your thought, definitely there will be tension. You have to pay attention on your each and every thought. In recent Murli, Baba said to become wasteful, to become free from waste. Baba gave us homework to do for next 6 months, Mansa Seva. in angelic form to give happiness, the rays of happiness to each and everyone. And Baba talk about drills, and I used in my case drills of Sudarshan Chakra and DT, angel, and Brahmin soul. So because of when we think about when we do something, it first it come in our mind, then in our words, and then it come into our actions. So that's why Baba said, if you will pay attention on your thought, definitely you will become obstacle free, maya free. Make your mind busy, make your chart. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Continuing to what brother just mentioned, thoughts are the beginning point, and what I was getting was a thought is like that seed which is not been seen, which is under the ground. But what shows up, whatever thought we have shows up in our words, deeds, and actions. So let's be, what I'm taking on is be careful about what I'm thinking. And Vinod Bhai also spoke about how should we work on being productive or look at productive thoughts. One thing which I was getting here was Baba's versions of Baba always says that stay in the seat of self-respect. So check ourselves, catch ourselves and change at that moment. And that will only come through a long practice. And that Baba is also reminded in today's Murli that a long practice is required to manage the the sudden things that will show up. So these are the various things that touched me from today's Murli. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you, brother. This is a nice movie today. And really, I want to share my experience that what this is, we are, I rightly said that we have to make attention on our thoughts. So, how I'm used to practice that. So, sister also rightly says we have to make a practice, continuous practice. Then we can go to this gate and elevated thought. And elevated thought when it comes on increasing, it's a very it's our zeal and enthusiasm going on increasing on higher level. So that practice what I am doing just whatever thought comes on my mind. So I just question myself that why this thought came with me. So I just recollect that yeah, this is I had think I have given this a seed. I implanted seed at that moment. That's why that this year. So that's why this way I am just doing practice and improving. That that's I want to share with you. Yes, I'm in my mind. Really very, and this takeaway point of today's Murli, do must believe in the present moment, not future and past. We have to bindi लगाना है. यानी past और present को, past और future को bindi लगा देना है. We live in the present moment, and we have to share a lot of whatever the qualities we have, natural qualities, peace, purity, love, joy, happiness, power, the knowledge that Baba has given. We have to share whatever, how much we share, Lord, that will be yeah, will receive in abundance. Om Shanti. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Om Shanti, brother. Om Shanti, everyone. Today, Baba has told about, to give the father the special gift of finishing all waste. And Baba has given 15 days time to check, no, not even to have any waste thoughts. By father's company, all waste will be finished. That Baba has told the Yukti also. If we will live in father's company, definitely today we can experience father's company whole day. And one thing more I want to ask, like we say ki obstacle free, can you explain this through any example? Because what do we mean to be obstacle free? Like I couldn't understand properly this thing, obstacle free. Any example, through example, can you make me understand? Thank
Okay,
you.
so thank you, Madhu Behan, for asking this question. Yeah, it's good to always ask questions also and clarify if things are not clear. Yeah, obstacle means vighan, which means something which is not working well in life. So I'll just give you a simple example. Like, for example, if I'm going for service, and as we are all discussing that the seed is the thought, everything starts in the thought. So if I just get this first thought in my mind, oh, will I be able to do this service? Will I be successful or not? Oh, what will happen? So all these thoughts which come of a question mark or exclamation, all these are pure waste thoughts. Because I know that it is Baba's service, it is not my service. I'm going to go and reveal Baba. I'm not going to go and reveal myself to the world. So I just give you a very small example. There are many such examples which come in life, and I am just working still at the thought level. There are many obstacles which happen at the word level and the deed level, the action level as well. So if I can get rid of this limiting thought, oh, what will happen, things happen or not, then I can become obstacle. So obstacle means like it's an obstruction. When I have this obstructing or inhibiting thought that, oh, will anything happen good on? So when obstacle free means when I am so clean, my mind is so clean and my intellect is clear. That's what Baba keeps all the time. Two things, the two faculties, you have to work on them rather than working on the mind, or you also have to work on your intellect, because sometimes our mind is very clean but our intellect is not clear. Our consciousness with Baba, the connection is not so very right. So if we have a proper connection with a clear intellect and my mind is clean, rid of all waste thoughts, but fully pure thoughts, if I work these levels, then nothing in life is not unachievable. So I hope this is clear that obstacles means when I'm not able to achieve anything, whatever I do, something or the other keeps happening differently, which I don't want to happen. And that's because of my shortcomings, my weaknesses.
Okay. Thank you so much. Now I could understand. Thank you.
Thanks, Madhvaya.
Shanti Madhuban, this is a very little petty example, but I rejoiced this state of being obstacle free yesterday. Yesterday, as I was moving to office around 7:30, I had a 3 kilometer long lane free of traffic. I was just because yesterday Manish Bhai had presented Murli on being obstacle free. I was just wondering that yes, my day is going really well because there's no obstacle in the road as well. So as petty as that could probably mean to be obstacle free. Thank you.
Okay, good. Thank you so much, Vinodbhya.
Right. So I'm sure all sharings are over. And Rakhi Ben, should we sit in meditation for 10 minutes or so?
Yeah, Manoj, bhai.
Yeah.
We can actually take few minutes and then we can move on.
Okay, so it's 5:45, so just a few minutes. Okay, so I think we'll just sit in silence, no commentary. That's fine then. Yeah. So good, let's try to practice this always, that going away from sound, beyond sound, no need of any commentaries, meditation, music, and trying to absorb the sweet silence which we all experience when we go silent without any music. Thank you. Om Shanti, all of you.
Om Shanti. Thank you, Manoj Bhai, and thank you all the Divine Family. Well, let's see you tomorrow at 5 a.m. Have a good day.